Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Coffee Talk. Let's just get started. The Rise and Fall of Weirdstein box office is a brief history. Sold out replica astronaut suits experience an extreme increase in sales. First wave, yada yada yada. Let's get started. Road control. Trucker fell asleep. A moment. Yep. Cool. I hope the power hiccups didn't affect the machine too much. This is a very slow start. Here we go. Right in the nick of time. Welcome, you two. It's a relief to see you safe and sound. Hi, Simon. Yes, we're also very relieved. It was a little scary last time. We analyzed the events of the evening and found them 31.245% frightening and 68.755% distasteful. Leaving in such a hurry is not an experience we care to repeat. Hopefully this will be a quieter evening. Yes, that is our wish. Anyhow, greetings are customary in cafes, bars, and restaurants, are they not? Therefore, good evening. Am I crazy? Or have I already recorded this segment? Even if in reality it should be good night. We find that very strange. That a good evening is a way to say hello, but good night is a way to say goodbye. Is this assuming that you never start an encounter at night? Because that theory would appear to be empirically wrong. For example, this is the second time we meet, Earthchild. Both times have been at night. Our 100% sample does not bear out the aforementioned premise. Additionally, the very concepts of evening and morning seem only marginally, Amanda? Yes? What is it? Why is it so loud? Jesus! Jesus. I think Simon tried to interject a couple of times. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, Simon. No, it's alright. I didn't have anything important to say. The truth is, I'm not sure why our greetings have a circadian rhythm. Earthlings are creatures of habit, I suppose. They get attached to certain ways of using language, and often don't question the actual meaning of words. Yes. At least in this particular case, no one's getting hurt. Since I arrived here, I have observed that some thoughtless uses of language can have a much more painful effect. Indeed. We see and we agree, and we apologize for interrupting you, Simon. Don't worry about it. Communicating without a hive connection is rather challenging. Besides, we have been in a somewhat heightened mental state. We have been finding Earth quite curious. Extraordinary, even. We are keen to absorb as much information as we can during our visits here. It seems to us our siblings who previously visited Earth came back with findings of a rather superficial nature. We are excited to gather data that will advance the science of Earth studies. Our return to the hive will be triumphal. Of course, we do not do such things for the glory, but still, we're looking forward to seeing our work recognized. So are you a scholar, Miss Amanda? Yes, that is a good equivalence of what we are. We specialize in data gathering and analysis of poorly charted territories. That sounds very impressive. Oh, DGAP, DGAP's is much less impressive than our siblings' mission. Silver is an explorer and an adventurer. He is deserving of respect. In his mission to find prospective partner, a prospective partner is the utmost importance. Still prospective, huh? No progress on that front, I take it? Well, I wouldn't quite say that. Very intriguing. Haha. You're always so professional, Simon. You really ask direct questions. But I think you're a little curious about the gossip, right? What is gossip? Gossip is information about what goes on in other people's lives. Oh, we see. So it's like data on individual beings, then. Yes, that sounds right. We love gossip. What is wrong with it? Nothing at all, and I would love to listen to yours. But let me at least make you a drink first. We must consider our choice of drink carefully. We suggest our sibling goes first. Are you ready to order, Silver? I have an idea, yes. Do we expect an interesting new recipe? You're a barista yourself now, after all. A barista? How am I... Oh, you mean the cafe? Yes, you mentioned you're opening one, didn't you? I am, after a fashion, but I'm not focusing on drink menus just yet. Also intriguing. I promise I'm not just withholding information, Simon. But things are a little complicated. Is it alright if we start with the drink? I'll try my best to explain everything afterwards. That sounds good to me. Then I think I'd like something simple tonight. Do you remember the first drink I ordered when I came here years ago? Wasn't it a coffee-based drink? It was a coffee drink, and I think you mentioned it was very bitter. Bitter and tart, right? Yeah, I think that's right. Bitter and tart coffee drink. So coffee and something that makes it very bitter. Coffee, lemon, ginger? No. I know what he's talking about, though. Is it coffee, ginger, lemon? 'Cause I know certain drinks come out of you in a certain way. No. Coffee, milk. Coffee, milk, lemon. No, what was it called again? It was called, like... Fuck, what was it called? So it's a coffee drink. What about two coffees and a... No, Was it a bitter and tart coffee drink? I don't think it had... I mean, this is the most bitter I can imagine, is coffee, coffee, lemon, bro. Oh, you know what I just remembered, too? Where's that? This little thingy. This has to be it, I don't know. Master Purloiner? Oh, so... Okay. Does Silver have anything... No, he's still super empty. What is... I got off the agent last time he was here. This is quite something. Thank you, Simon. Truly. You can't know how much it helps, but it really does. Don't mention it. I thought, maybe you'd find a way to put it to good use. I'm sure I can figure something out. You seem to have grown quite creative over the months. I guess I have. Somewhat. I'll let you know how this plays out in the end. Thank you again. Here's a black lemon for you, Silver. This definitely looks like what I had in mind. It can't be, though. That's not Milky Way. And it tastes interesting. It's a very minimal, yet strong. Very enjoyable. I think I prefer sweeter things, but I'm glad I tried this one. You know, I second what Miss Amanda said last time. You feel the same in some ways, yet also very different. I don't know. I do think that everyone keeps changing all the time. Maybe we feel like our personalities make sense, because we see ourselves in hindsight. When the truth is, we make up ourselves as we go along. That is an insightful theory, Silver. You have grown wiser. You used to be rather youthful and innocent part of the hive. Well, I had to learn and adapt here. It's been a couple of years after all. But despite all that, and considering what I said about people changing all the time, I don't think I've changed all that much. In fact, it's as if I've been becoming a little more me every day, just revealing myself. Speaking of that, we meant to ask, how did you choose the specific Earthling appearance over another? Our observation is that Earthlings come in a great many varieties, with near infinity of combinations. Did you run a random generation algorithm? Oh no, it wasn't random at all. Even if at first it wasn't a conscious process. I chose the way I looked because it felt true to who I am. When I first started coming to this cafe, I had a hard time understanding this world and its rules. But there were already some things that I could relate to. Some things that felt familiar. Like Hyde's eyes that always see beyond the surface. Or Gala's outfit, which is a sign of kindness and trust. I borrowed those traits from them without even realizing. We took inspiration from them. Yes, our species seems to have the ability to do that. But Gala's fashion I couldn't keep after all. It came with responsibilities. People stopped me all the time to ask me for medical advice. I can see how that would be problematic. Yes, I found this fictional universe, where all the stories take place in the stars. So I changed my outfit to imitate theirs. Star Trek! At some point, it all came together. One morning, I saw myself in the mirror and I felt right. Like the way I looked matched who I was. It made me feel at peace. So although I look different now from when we first met, and although I have learned the ways of this world a bit and have grown a bit, in many ways, I still feel the same. Different, but same. Yes, different, but same. It makes sense to us. It really does. Oh, is this Laurel? No, this is from Pearl. Still no news from Midge. We think the odds are now 84.308% that she is phantoming you. Do you mean ghosting? We mean phantoming, as in when you think you hear a sound, but you guys are merely playing a trick on you. We thought we had established a hive connection with Midge, but it was only a phantom sound after all. Anyhow, what is Pearl saying? That our calendar might clear up soon, if I want to meet up. Ooh, Silver. Sounds like these things are going very well indeed. 2 girls is crazy! I think it may be time I tell you a little bit about this. But we wish to order a drink as well. Oh, of course, I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Amanda. Our apologies, but the machine's having issues today. You know, as soon as it's working again. Curious that Earth drink making skills are so refined, yet so unreliable. This is a land of contradictions. It sure is. But do carry on, sibling. Right, so, I've been relying on Amanda to help me with the online part of online dating. and it's been working really well, on average. There have also been some small issues, and things are strange. Online dating has a reputation for emphasizing that, yes. Some of them express their interest, but when you say hello, they never answer back. While in real life, saying hello is a starter for 99.845% of conversations. It seems that online, more humorous or breeding-oriented openers are favored. However, if an opener is entirely horned, it is considered out of bounds and angrily dismissed. Horned? Yes, that is when prospective partners send you close-up pictures of their horns. People do that? Oh, yes. I think it would be fine after a bit of conversation. If we get into the mood and they ask me first, I'd probably say, corn to be really pretty, you know? But it feels very strange when the first thing they do is a single word. I can imagine. And then sometimes Earthlings express interest, but after reading a joke that's statistically funny 99.908% of the time, they answer with a sad face and block communications. Funny for you of the time. Yes. Fortunately, online dating is governed by the law of large numbers, which favors persistence. We are patient. And Manny has been spending a lot of time on the app, and it's starting to work out. I'm now having conversations with some really nice people, especially Pearl. We prefer Laurel. Her facial features are more symmetrical, but Silver seems to favor the asymmetrical Earthling. It's just, she sounds like a really good person. She's a communications director for a charity that fights homelessness. She cares about other people a lot. Yes! I don't think she's been very lucky in return, but she's very funny and curious of everything, and her smile. Please desist. We sense your hormones boiling. And she's the person you might want to be getting a date with. I really hope so. Do you have a day and time for your date? No. This is a different topic. Please excuse me. So I take it you've been enjoying your time on Earth, Miss Amanda? Or not? No, we have been enjoying it. But we also see the limits of it. How do you mean? We are a hive mind. A hive mind knows no boundaries or limitations. We share all our thoughts and desires. It is not difficult for us to connect. We are born connected. But Earthlings are guarded. They have complex emotions. They have no means of truly knowing what anyone else feels. That makes them afraid of judgment and of hurt. It must be very difficult and painful for them to connect deeply. There is so much they must let go of first. We cannot live like that. You said the online networks were like a hive. Like a hive, but not a true hive. A true hive requires honesty and directness, as well as a desire to deeply understand others. I see. You don't think you could ever adapt the way Silver has? Silver is different. When he's a part of us, we could sense him looking outwards. This is why he's become such an amazing explorer, and this is why he made the effort to learn Earthlings' codes and behaviors. He did not just want to understand, he wanted to experience. We are not like him. We like to seek knowledge on what is different from us, but once we have that knowledge, we are satisfied. Uncovering it and bringing it back is what makes us happy. This is curious. It seems we are picking up some Earthling instincts after all. Is it a good thing that our data readings here should soon be completed? Oh, it is. And Silver's on his way to getting a date. It would appear so. Oh. Amanda, we have to go. What? Again? That call was bad news. The agent... Too late, just hide behind the counter quick. astronaut head is crazy. Good evening, Mr. Agent. This ball guy stop being such a bum. We apologize, but our machines have been having issues. We can't serve drinks at the moment. You know very well I'm not here for drinks. I'd rather not involve any more civilians in this, though. Oh, do you mean me? I'm sorry, but can't whatever this is wait for another night? I haven't finished my drink yet, and it looks like rain again outside. Well, here's something that can't wait. For starters, barista doesn't find an ID card lying around. An ID card? Not that I can recall, no. I certainly hope you're telling the truth. Mr. Agent, you seem to always doubt me, but you've been here several times already. Surely you should see by now I'm not lying. Well, you're awfully good at avoiding straight answers, and needing an ID card sounds very troublesome. But when I worked at a delivery center, they would make us pay a lot to replace lost ID cards. Ugh. That's not even the start of it. My job is a lot less forgiving than a delivery center. I'm very sorry to hear that. What's your job exactly? We can cover illegal aliens and extradite them. Hello? Mr. Hyde Darling, I could be behind your neck without you realizing it. What was you saying? Enter a building. Hyde is such a vibe. Which is why I've been coming here in the first place. I keep getting tips that there have been alien sightings around this cafe. Speaking of which, have you noticed anything out of the ordinary, young man? I can't say that I have. I don't come here all that often. But it always seemed very above board to me. Okay, let's see. Another. Why are you threatening people on Tomodachi, Mr. Hyde? Why are you threatening people? Mr. Hyde, don't you be. He's threatening. Wait, what the fuck? Who are you threatening? Who? Are you sure the tips aren't a prank? It seems that some young people enjoy those as a pastime. There are very popular videos of them online. That... maybe it is, but I still have to investigate properly. Otherwise my superiors will have my head on a platter. But you can't waste your time on a cold trail either. Surely superiors will see that you've done your best. I doubt that. They're a bit obsessed with the alien situation. Obsessed? Is it really that big an issue? Well, having such unusual elements around disturbs the public peace. The average Joe has no clue what to make of them, you know? It makes people feel unsettled. I see. Just to confirm, that is like the MIB, like, you know, memory pen, right? That'd be funny. Although the visible aliens aren't too bad, from where I'm standing, at least we can identify and extract them. Aliens who try to pass for Earthlings are a bigger problem. Why so? For one, it's just metals things. And how much they look like Earthlings, they were born aliens, and aliens they will remain. But now they're aliens who don't look damn. And what does that mean, you know? And where does it stop? What if some Earthlings decided they wanted to look like aliens? That would be a huge mess. Would it? Anyway, the top rats insist that we go after them. And in the end, that makes my job a whole lot harder. All that time spent detecting them. Give me a good spacesuit wearing alien any day, you know? Oh, but don't you worry about a thing. We at Fire always find a way to keep the public safe. I see. So how do you go about detecting them exactly? That one's easy. Once I have my suspicions, I check their ID. Oh, my foot. Oh. That makes it all clear, right? Right. I do wonder, though, what is it? And I'm sorry if I'm being too curious. I have a habit of putting a foot in my mouth. Yeah, you're good. No harm in asking. In that case, what is it that makes aliens so very different? There are all sorts of people living here. They all have different personalities, different looks. And for me, when I walk through the streets of Seattle, and I see that no two people are alike, I'll admit that it makes me very happy. So if someone comes from further away, but they have an Earthling feel, but they feel an Earthling at heart, would that really be more different from the people who live in the city? And the people in the city are no different from each other? Damn. I'm dying. No reason. Real. Perhaps no less beautiful. At the end of the day, who the heck knows? It's not like I can afford to spend time pondering it. I don't have a dog in this fight, so to speak. Thing is, the law is the law. My job is to uphold it. Right, but despite everything you said, it's still unclear to me why this law is so stringent against aliens. Well, it's not so much that the law is stringent against them, it's more so that there's no law for them. How do you mean? Hmm. Well, at this point, we have treaties and codes for all the races we know of, right? But we never made a treaty with aliens, or anything resembling it. There's no law even acknowledging their existence. Oof, I didn't know that. But why is it a problem? That's easy. We have no way to regulate their presence. There's been no thorough analysis of how they can cohabitate with Earthlings. As I said, it's all very confusing. For all we know, they could be very damaging to us. So it feels safer to keep them away, at least for now. Safer for whom? It is what it is. I'm not afraid of aliens myself, and going after them is not my biggest passion. But since I'm doing my job, this job, might as well aim for a promotion. Anyhow, just call us at 5 if you spot any aliens, alright? You seem like an honest sort, unlike some other people. For some other people who should learn to be more straightforward, if they want their business to stay in business. Ugh. I was thinking out loud because a lot of those things. I was thinking. Damn. I was thinking out loud because a lot of things happened lately, so was just processing it, saw as if it was insensitive. What was that? There we go, finally. Just the coffee machine. Seems to have sorted now. That's a relief. Right. I think I'm still going to conduct a search of the premises. Just to be on the safe. Meow! What the heck is this? Oh, is it Rachel's dad? If I'm not mistaken, this is the local cat. It come over once before. Oh wait, no, it's not Rachel's dad. Looks like it might be hiding from another stray. It's very cute. Good kitty. Meow. I think it likes you. What sort of place is this? With your fiddly machine and your weird pets. What in the world? And now it looks like I have an emergency elsewhere. Well, I guess you're off the hook for now, you and your cafe. But make sure I don't get such reports about you anymore. We will try our best, Mr. Agent. Kitty? Silver, you're trembling. That's alright. You can come out now, I think, Amanda. Oh, finally. God, alien chucklehuck. Well, we found this experience 100% distasteful. Actually, it was 40.235 distasteful, 20% it's scary and exciting. Ha. I apologize, this is just nerves. I'm truly sorry for the disturbance. We? Who is we? It's not your fault at all. But should you be sticking around here? The agent might come back. No. I let him away, at least for now. You did? Although it's a good thing the little cat came in when it did. It bought us some precious minutes. What sort of earthling are you? Meow. Mm-hmm. We see. Do you speak cat? We can feel this earthling's intent better than usual. It's expressing it clearly. It wishes to rest and be left alone. Meow. Oof, I feel all out of sorts. Is the machine really working again? It is, indeed. Then make us a drink, and one for Silver as well. The same one should be fine for both. Just make it hot and comforting, and what would you like, sibling? I think I need some sweetness right now. A hot, very sweet comforting drink. So, what about cinnamon? Yeah, I feel like tea might be it. No, not cinnamon. Okay. What about tea, cinnamon, and ginger? Oh, I put green tea. Crap, I didn't mean to put green tea. Ooh, shoot, wait a minute. A hot, very sweet. So a hot, very sweet. I mean, tea makes it super warm. It can't be tea, that's not. So, a sweet, comforting. Would that be tea? Fuck it, honestly, I don't know. Yeah, low-key, fuck it, I don't know. Honey tea. Here you go. Plenty of sweetness in this. That can't be the drink. This tastes amazing. Oh, thank you, Simon. This is my kind of drink. Oh. It is very thick, is it not? The viscosity of this seems to be nearing 10,000 CPS. We like how different this experience, you know. I'm impressed, though, Silver. You become quite savvy at navigating these situations. Even if I'm sure you'd rather avoid them altogether. Yes, I would definitely prefer to avoid them. But I need to get used to them anyway. Why? The agent doesn't know you come from outer space. Surely you should be left off the hook for now. It's more complicated than that. Simon, you know the cafe I said I'm opening? Yes. Well, it's not exactly like this cafe. In fact, it's not exactly a cafe at all. The past few months, it's been the basis of operations for SAVE. SAVE? SAVE, Society for Aliens and Various Extraterrestrials. Wow. I know, it sounds very reckless. No, it sounds rather admirable. I think I underestimated... this stuffy nose! I think I underestimated you. I don't know. But you see why I've had become savvy, as you said. I have a lot of people depending on me now. Those who are just arriving to Earth and are confused and scared. Those who have adopted Earthling appearances and are trying to blend in. Those who are learning how to understand life here and how to understand themselves. For all of them, it is an existential matter. Not everyone is meant to be a hive mind. I know I wasn't. No offense, Amanda. We are not offended. We have always known you were different from us. It is all the same to us. You are a sibling, whether you live as the Hive or as an Earthling. Amanda, I really do love you. What is love? That is not a conversation I think you can have right now. I'll explain it to you tomorrow, okay? After we both have a rest. We will remind you of it. I know you will. Amanda's so quirky. I think I'm getting a little tired now. Is it alright if we go back? Absolutely. RNG is also 98.429% depleted. Silver, anything we can do to help? No, I don't think so. Thank you for offering, really. But I have a different part to play in all this. Oh, you have a different part, and you've been playing it very well. You're very kind. Well, in that case, have a good night, the two of you. And please come again soon. You'll always be welcome here. Us and many others. We know, and we're grateful. Good night, Simon. I'd say good night to the cat, but I don't think he needs my wishes. Good night, Simon. See? Now we can use good night. We find it rather odd that maybe we should continue this chat while we walk. Alright. What a night. This has been a great deal more animated than we bargained for. And I suppose we have a new four-legged friend now. I wonder what you're doing here, little one. Don't you have a home? Sorry. I didn't even know to wake you up. Meow. Are you also a Nekomimi? You. Ah well. I guess it's time for you to let me close shop. But Silver, it's an honor to be related to someone like you. So we're also from the alien place? Zobo, a traditional Nigerian drink with an invigorating ginger kick supported by cloves and pineapples. Tuesday, September 26, 2023. Curbing recent security breaches, government to block data leakers' websites. First workaholic treatment center to open in 2024. No phone, no laptop, just rest. Beachgoers report silver algae blooming on Alki Beach. Anyways, that's enough I'll do for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.